Kindergarten. It's so good to see you again this morning. I hope you're all doing well today. We're going to begin this morning with our calendar. So go ahead, grab your calendar mats, and we can get started. So we're going to begin by talking about the date today. I'm going to be pointing and counting. You can count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Today is the 22nd day of our month. So we need to find the number 22. So can you help me? Which one is it? Is it the first, middle, or last number? Which one says 22? The first one. Remember, 20s are numbers in the 20s begin with a 2. So we already know that that number was not in the 20s. And we said 22. So we know that it's a 2 and a 2. This number over here says 23. So that's not today's date. Today's date is the 22nd. So we will add our 22 to our calendar, and then we can also write it on our calendar mat. So I'm going to look at the next day. Yesterday was the 21st. Now today, it is the 22nd day of the month. So I added my 22. And now we're ready to talk about the month. So we should already have it written on our calendar mat, but let's sing our months of the year song and remind ourselves what month we are in. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Ooh, so what month are we in right now? Let's bring it up close so we can check. Starts with an S. September. September. We are in the month of September. And now we know that it is the 22nd of September. And what year are we in? What year are we still in? 2020. So now we are ready to write that on our date mat. So we are going to add a 2 here. September 22nd. September 22nd, that's the date, 2020. And we can do the same thing on the back. 9/22/20. It is the 22nd of September. So now I did both my numbers date and my words date, September 22nd, 2020. And I'll be ready to use that later. Okay, now that we know the date, there's something missing up here that we usually have filled. The season. We were in the season of summer, but now we're in a brand new season. What season are we in? Fall. We're in the season of fall. I'm going to add that to our calendar, and you'll notice on our picture here, we have a tree with changing leaves, and they're falling down. Another word for this season is autumn, the season of autumn. So we're in the new season. You can call it fall or autumn. And now we are no longer in summer. So we talked about fall yesterday. Today's the very first day. So all those things that you wrote about being excited for, they're coming up. How exciting is that? Okay, now that we know about our season and our date, we can talk about our days of the week. So let's begin by singing our days of the week song. We'll start at the top. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, down to your knees. Thursday, down to your toes. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. the days of the week. And I made 7 because we have 5 weekdays, 2 weekend days. Now, yesterday was the very beginning of our week. It was the first day of our week. We said that it was Monday. Yesterday was Monday. Begins with an M. Monday. So I'm going to put that under yesterday was. Now, if yesterday was Monday, that means that today is Tuesday. Tuesday begins with letter T, makes that T sound. So we're going to put that under today is. Now, if today is Tuesday, what will tomorrow be? Wednesday. Very good. Wednesday begins with a W. Wednesday. So now we know about our days of the week, we can move on to our weather report. So now you're back on your calendar, Matt. You've circled that today is Tuesday, and now we can talk about the weather. So we are going to begin with our weather song. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, Kinder, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? So now that we're in fall, what do you notice about our weather? Has it been a little bit colder at your house? Has it been cloudier? What do you think? Well, I think that today it feels warm. It's not too cold yet, and it's not too hot anymore. It's warm. It's just right outside. I could probably go outside without a jacket, but it's not super, super hot. Today, it looks pretty cloudy outside. So I think today's weather is cloudy and warm. And what you're going to put on your calendar, Matt, for today's weather? Okay, now that we're all done with our calendar, we're going to do some shapes, and then we'll do our morning journals. So I'll see you at the board to look at a new shape today. Okay, today we're going to learn about a new shape. And this shape is a pentagon. 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 And you'll notice here I have a picture of a doggy in his doghouse. That's because the shape of a pentagon is kind of like a house. It has 5 sides and 5 points. So we can count the sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can count the corners or the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to look at our pentagon today, we're going to do a little hunt for pentagons. I want you to help me find some pentagons here. So I'm going to change my page, and here we're going to do a little hunt for pentagons. And then you're going to find things that are pentagons. So we're going to be looking for things that have 5 sides and 5 points. So let's see. Let's look at this first shape here. Kind of looks like a rectangle, but it has another pointy part. So to see if it's a pentagon, I'm going to count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count the corners too, just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I found that this is a pentagon. So I'm going to circle that one. That is a pentagon. Let's check over here. Let's check this next one. Oh, is this a pentagon? No, it's round. It doesn't have any sides. So it's not a pentagon. I'm not going to circle it. Let's look at our next thing here. Ooh, the Superman symbol. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 sides. Now let's count the points to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so that's a pentagon. We found another pentagon. What about this pizza? Is that pizza a pentagon? No. What has 3 sides? A triangle. So it's not a pentagon. We're not going to circle it. Oh, this doghouse. We just talked about that when we were looking at the picture of a pentagon. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's count the points to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5. That means it's a pentagon. So I'm going to circle it. What about this map of the world? Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 sides. What's a shape with 4 sides that has 2 sides longer than the other 2? A rectangle. So we're not going to circle that because it's not a pentagon. What about this tea bag? Ooh, I love to make tea using tea bags. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides. So that is a pentagon, and we're going to circle it. What else? Ooh, I see this birdhouse up here. Let's count the sides on the birdhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our birdhouse has 5 sides. Let's check the points to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that has 5. That means it's a pentagon, and we're going to circle it. Wow, this is a beautiful window looking here. I think it's maybe like a stained glass window. Let's count the sides and see if it's a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it has 5 sides. Let's count the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5, so we're going to circle it. That means it's a pentagon. What about this spider web? Let's count the sides on our spider web and check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's too many. That's too many for a pentagon, so we're not going to circle that one. What about this quarter? Ooh, it's round. It's a circle. It doesn't have any sides. It's not a pentagon. Looks like we found a lot of different things that were a pentagon. We found a street sign, a birdhouse, the Superman sign, a stained glass window, a doghouse, and a tea bag that were all a pentagon. Nice job, you guys. Now, what I want you to do is get out your morning journal. We're going to write about pentagons. Okay, so today in our journal, we're going to be writing about pentagons. So, we did this yesterday in our morning journal, in our morning meeting, and I gave you a sentence to start with here. And I'm going to read it to you. A blank is shaped like a pentagon. So you're going to start with that sentence. And I wanted to give you this sentence because pentagon and shaped, they're kind of hard words that we might not use all the time. So I wanted to make sure that you know how to spell them. And then I gave you some of the things that we found that were shaped like pentagons. So here we have a house. Houses are shaped like pentagons. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Ooh, a tag. Like on your clothes or on your toys, a tag. See the arrows pointing to it. Tag is shaped like a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. And the Superman sign is shaped like a pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So today I want you to pick one of these words, or if you know of something that's shaped like a pentagon that you would prefer to write about, you can do that. I'm going to pick a house. because I think that will be a fun one to draw a picture of. So I'm going to look at it here. House. House. A house is shaped like a pentagon. And now I'm going to draw a picture of a house. So in your notebook, are you going to be writing all of these words in your morning journal? No, you don't have to. What you're going to write is the first sentence, a, and then pick one of these words, is shaped like a pentagon. And you're going to pick one to put in that spot there. And then you're going to draw your picture. I'm going to draw my house now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides for my pentagon. And then I'm going to add my details. And then I'll finish up my picture with lots more colors and details. So that's what we're going to be doing for morning journal today. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully this helps you with your writing. I'll see you guys later.